Hi everyone, here I'm live by a phenomenal view here in Israel, in the city of Bet Shemesh. You can see the skyline and the greenery right behind me. Here with my son. Say shalom to everybody.
Shalom.
Yeah, he just went to the dentist here. It's a gorgeous view. What a place to actually continue this series of the Daf Yomi. Wish everyone a nice day first of all. Say hello to everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, you want to come down? Yeah, let me take him down and I'll continue the video. So it's actually, today we're doing tractate Kiddushin, page number 75. That's Ayin, Hey, respectively. So friends, what's going on in today's page of the Gemara? It's actually very on topic within what you could argue what's going on in current affairs at the moment. We're talking all about the Samaritans, the Kutim. Who were the Kutim? The Kutim were living, they came, the Assyrian king, towards a just time of destruction, the Bet HaMikdash. He threw out the many of the Jewish people from Israel at that point in time when there was a destruction of the Bet HaMikdash, and he needed to repopulate, change the population at the time. That's what the Assyrian kings did, and they brought the people called the Kutim, they weren't Jewish people, to populate the land. And they caused a lot of problems to them once they moved into the land straight away. There was lions eating them up and all these occurrences. They were doing a lot of avodah zarah, and at the time they decided to convert to Judaism in fear that because they weren't, let's say, connected to the land and everything else, that was put onto them. Those let's just say those happenings actually occurred on them. So as a retribution at the time, the lions were devouring them and everything else, and they converted to Judaism, albeit it wasn't a conversion which was done wholeheartedly. They still continued serving their idols. And as the 70 years later, after the Purim story, the second Bet HaMikdash was going to be rebuilt, their descendants were called the Samaritans. They were the Kutim's descendants, were called the Samaritans. And they actually tried to stop the Jewish people from building the second Bet HaMikdash. It caused a lot of problems during that time period, which is recorded over. You look inside the history books over there, and there was a lot of problems with them. And there was cooperation also with them at a later stage in time, when, especially during the Bar Kokhba revolt, they did actually cooperate at different stages of time and everything else. So were these people full-fledged Jewish people or not? Because they did convert. But it wasn't L'Shem Shemaim, because at the time they continuously served the idolatry and all those other things. So there was problems with them throughout Jewish history, and there was good times with them. There was cooperative times also. So had it been that at the time when they converted, they actually took on Judaism, L'Shem Shemayim, and then they went back to the bad things they were doing, it seems like that then their conversion would have been fully fledged. It would have been fully acceptable, because at the time they actually meant the conversion. They actually meant it. But because at the time when they did convert, at the time after the destruction of the first Bet HaMikdash, they were continuing doing the avodah zarah and the idolatry. It wasn't a conversion they wanted to do. Then there's a huge, many people contest that was this conversion actually valid or not. We're talking here about the Samaritans and the Kutim. So it's actually interesting that they did come into Israel, and they do say in modern day there are still communities here of the Samaritans in modern day, and by and large there is a good cooperation with general society of Israel. Many of them at the time of the first Bet HaMikdash, after destruction, before the formation of the second Bet HaMikdash, they actually married into even families of Kohanim. Some of the books have stated over. So obviously there was some mixed marriages within them at that point in time. But it's very interesting. It's on topic. I'll leave you guys with this phenomenal view. It's one of my favorite parts, one of my favorite views here of the city of Bet Shemesh in Israel. You can see it's just a lovely landscape. There's synagogues behind us, buildings here. And I'm wishing you all a good day. And Bez Hashem, we'll just see brachot. I'd like to dedicate this to all our precious Chayalim here in Israel. And just brachot, Bez Hashem, we will see in this phenomenal place. Take care and have a great day.